everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a very different video. I don't think I've done a video like this before. If you're wondering what I'm stroking, by the way, it is my dog. If you have been here before, he sits on my lap during my videos. He likes to, I don't know, he likes to be part of the video in some way. So if you're wondering why I'm stroking, it's because I have a dog literally below me. But yeah, how are you guys? Thank you so much for joining me in this video today. Today we're going to be discussing all things Demellier. Now, it is a brand that I wanted to invest in for years, but I think sometimes when you see like mid-luxury brands, it's hard to know if it's really worth it. So it took me a couple of years before I took the plunge. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, not an advertisement for them or gifted or anything in any way. These are bags I have bought from them. And I really wanted to do a review for you guys, just to kind of discuss the different types of bags that I have from them, what fits in them, what they're like, would I recommend them, all the important questions, because I have a few bags from there now, and I think they're all in different styles, which I think is super important to show you the different styles. Demellier is a brand that kind of hits the perfect price point if you're looking for something that's not high street but also isn't designer. So it's that mid-luxury in the middle range. You know, the bags aren't cheap, they're not going to be like £100, but they are a lot more affordable than buying your designer bags. And also what I love about them is that they are kind of like designer bags. But personally, I don't really think you need to be spending like thousands on a Chloe small bag, for example, when you could get like the Vancouver from Demellier and it look basically the same, feel basically the same, and you're saving yourself so much money. And what I would also call out before we want to go into this, the customer service from Demellier is so good. I actually do need to reach out to them about one of my bags, and we're going to discuss why in a minute, because I had a little bit of an issue with it, which is a bit disappointing, and I can tell you what that is to kind of pre-warn you if you're going to buy that bag. And it's the only issue I've ever had with Demellier, but I'm going to reach out to them and see how I get on, because I've heard incredible things about their customer service on TikTok and things, and I just want to just like reach out to them to understand what I can do about my bag, because it's kind of ruined and I've only had it for a little while, and we'll go into that in a minute, and why that's happened. Demellier is the perfect price point. It kind of really does compete with people spending a lot of their money with, you know, high-end luxury bags, and I actually think they're fantastic alternatives. I actually think they're better than Pelen. I have a Pelen Half Moon, and I just think in comparison they're actually better made because I've compared the two side by side. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. And we are going to start with probably the most iconic style that you guys would have seen. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. One thing I did want to flag before you even purchase a bag is something that I really do love as part of the Demellier's mission. So Demellier commits to every time someone buys a bag, their motto is a bag and then one life. So what they are doing is they fund and give life-saving vaccinations to children across the world. For example, in Somalia, 1 in 6 children do not live until their 6th birthday, which is just a heartbreaking statistic. So they fund vaccinations to help them live a longer life, which is incredible. And as far as our website says, so I'm sure this is true, they've given 1 million vaccinations. So that is really quite incredible. Just shows how incredible their products are selling, but also the meaning behind it. And it's something that I don't think they shout about too much, but like when you receive your amazing box as part of the experience of opening the Demellier package, they make it really clear in there what they're trying to do on the box, which I think is really beautiful. I'll put some images here. And that is actually brings me on to wanting to talk about the unboxing experience, because I actually think it's one of the best. The products come in a gorgeous box, and you know, it tells you their mission and everything on the box inside. And then when you open it up, it comes in a really gorgeous dust bag. Everything's really well put together, really gorgeous like little cards telling you about the bag and things like that. So it's a really lovely unboxing experience, and that's what you would expect when you're spending, you know, a bag at that price point. I really do think. But yeah, without further ado, let's go into the first bag. Now, I bought this bag about 4 months ago. I bought it for myself as a Christmas present because I needed a new work bag. I needed something chic, timeless, that I knew I was going to use for decades. And this bag I had on my watch list, my list for like literally years, and I never took the plunge, and I was always really confused, like should I go for the smaller size or should I go for the bigger size? And I actually went for the bigger size because I knew I wanted to put my laptop in, my charger, my lunch, my heels, my shoes, my tripod, like literally everything. And this bag is perfect for it. So not only do you have like a super versatile bag in terms of how much stuff you can get in here, but it's also super chic, which I love. So this is the bag. I have it in the black style. They have a lot of different colors. They have it in gorgeous different like croc kind of patterns. They have suede and things like that. And I really love this bag. It's like my little treasure. You know what's so bad? And I don't know if anyone is like this. I do not take the labels off things. Like I always forget to take labels off my clothes and stuff, and I'm like, not the labels, like, you know, like the little stringy bits. And I've done the same almost with this bag. I've left all the plasticky bits on. So I think I'm just probably forgot that they were on there. So it looks really bad, and that's really aesthetically pleasing taking that off now. But this is a bag. It's a fantastic size. Like I said, you can fit so much in it. What I absolutely love as well is this strap is big enough to like go over your shoulder, so you know you can wear it out and about over your shoulder. You can also hold it as like a top handle bag. You can hold it like this. The smaller size is perfect for like day bag, but I don't think it is as good as this one in terms of versatility for your laptop and all of those different things. What's really great as well, inside you can see it's like super deep, and it has a little pocket. It has a little pocket here, which you can just like put the cards and stuff. I've got tea bags from my holiday in there. And then here you have on the other side a zip pocket, so you can keep stuff really safe on the zip side. And what I think as well, like a lot of people will judge because it doesn't have a zip that shuts the bag. I actually don't think that is a huge problem. If you seal the bag here, you can see like no one is getting in that. And you can go a step further and seal the bags at the end here, and look, that is really not like, of course things if it fell over could probably fall out, but it's a really like no one's really going to be able to like put their hand in there and get anything out without you feeling that. It's got like a little detail here on the back which kind of matches around with the clasp, and I often see people undo this and kind of make it look a bit more like, I guess, casual. But I do really love this bag so much, and I would go as far to say that I think it is almost like a Birkin Hermes dupe. I would actually go as far to say that I actually think it's the perfect alternative without dropping tens of thousands of pounds on it, or being on a crazy wait list, or begging some kind of assistant to get you a bag in store, which I actually can't believe that is how people do it. Another detail that I love is these little gold studs on the bottom, because it means when you put it down on the floor, it's not going to rub the leather. The grain is also super soft in terms of the material, and it also doesn't tarnish in any way. I am such like a clumsy, throw it everywhere person. I'm not the most neat and organized person. I mean, my flat always looks like it, but I do have a lot going on all the time. I'm running about, I'm throwing this in my car, I am on like running to the gym, I'm running to the office, dumping it down. Like, I'm using this bag really, really well. And for 5 months of having it, you could probably predict that it was brand new. Like, this literally looks like how it came. So these bags do stand the test of time. I mean, let's see how it is in 2 years' time, but I'm sure it will be in a really good way. And I just love it so much. I have nothing but incredible things to say about this bag. And now I really want a smaller version. I want it in different colors because it's perfect. But if I had to have a bag for the rest of my life, this is a fantastic option. It's also perfect in terms of weight and lightness. It's not too heavy, even though it's quite big. You can really get a lot in there basically, and keep it quite light, which I think is really good as well. So that's that for the New Yorker. Yes, the other one is just a little bit smaller, and they do so many gorgeous colors and different things I'll show you there as well. Now next up, I really wanted to talk through my first ever Demellier bag. Right guys, so next up is the Vancouver, and I want to talk through why I chose this colour, because I think it's such an important part of when you're choosing a bag. Now I love like a timeless capsule wardrobe, and I didn't want to choose a bag that I couldn't wear with every season. So with this one, when I got it, it was my first Demellier bag, and I had wanted this again for literally years. I had it on my list. Well, I had both these bags on my list for so long, and then I took the plunge kind of two within the same couple of months, but it's fine. I got them on Black Friday when they had 20% off. They only ever do discounts, by the way, for Black Friday, and it's only 20% off, but you can get 10% off their website throughout the year, or just by being like a new customer, which I think is great as well. That's something I love about brands, by the way, is when they don't heavily discount. Like, I think it adds so much more value to the brand. I cannot stand when I see brands in any industry suddenly doing like 60, 40, 30, well, 30's probably fine for beauty and stuff, but a lot of these brands that do 40, 50, 60, 70% off, and sometimes up to 90, it's actually disgusting. Like, it is a whole other topic that we shouldn't talk about. Like, why are you pricing it at that price point in the first place? Anyway, back to the bag. Really love this colour. I went for taupe. And the reason I went for taupe is because, as you can see, it is the perfect colour for wearing it in autumn, winter, but spring, summer as well. Really nice detailing about this is it has this gold clasp, shiny gold here. The only thing I would say is this type of gold does scratch, and mine has scratched a little bit, but for the amount I take this out, throw it around, I'm not too bothered by it, and it's not too obvious that you're not going to be able to see that in any way. Really love the smooth leather on this one. It hasn't damaged in any way. I'm just double checking since I've got it. There's like no dents or anything in it. It's in a really good position considering I use it so much. I probably use it at least 2 to 3 times a week. I use my New Yorker like every day I go to work, like 3 or 4 times a week, and then when I'm in London and stuff as well. Used it on the plane. It was like my travel bag, literally everything. Anyway, the gorgeous thing about this bag is it's got really subtle detailing here. It says Demellier London, which I do love, and also the strap is a long strap, so perfect for crossbody. But again, Demellier doesn't ever not think about all like the little details that they should be thinking about, and they definitely go like above and beyond to make sure all the practicality and versatility of their bags is thought out. And here you can see you can adjust the strap to make it a different length for your crossbody or over your shoulder, and then you've got this here and it fits perfectly over your shoulder. It's the perfect drop down for a shoulder bag. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So it's a bit of a 2 to 3 in 1. You can wear it, I guess, you know, hold it in your hand as well. And let's go into the actual bag. So this clasp opens super easily, but you can keep it shut nicely to keep everything safe in there. And then when you open up, I'm so sorry, my dog is looking at birds outside the window. That is just so funny. But yeah, so inside the bag, you can see it is quite deep. So you've got the one pocket here, and you have a second pocket, which I don't actually really ever use, but it's actually quite useful here, which is a little bit smaller. I guess it's more for like little thin things, could be cards, a little wallet or something. But this bag gets so much in it. You can put your phone, keys, purse, wallet, whatever you take out, sunglasses. I even take like dog treats and stuff in here. Like, I prefer this way much to any other dog walking bag like there is on the market. Honestly, I cannot stand most of the dog walking bags that you can buy. And in here is like a zip as well, and you just like pop it in here, and actually it has leather care instructions in here, which I've never seen before. I think this is super important to note that all of the bags are made in Europe. This one, it says that it's made in Spain, and it's 100% leather, and the lining is 100% cotton. They use ethically sourced leathers from tanneries with gold and silver certifications. All of the cotton is Better Cotton Initiative certified. And it tells you how to care for your bag here, which I think is great. I'm gonna keep that in there because otherwise I'll forget. But yeah, so it has a zip pocket as well to keep everything super safe in there. But overall, it's such a fantastic bag. It's a great shape. It's a great size. I really do think you can see a lot of inspiration from like the Celine bag. I'll pop an image of it here. I don't remember exactly the model of it. But you can see a lot of inspo, but not in a bad way. Like, I think it's a fantastic alternative to these really expensive bags that you don't need to be spending your money on it. This is such a gorgeous bag. I want it in other colours, other styles. They do this in like the suede detailing and stuff as well. It's absolutely gorgeous, and Demellier have absolutely smashed it out the park with both of these bags. They are just so beautiful. Okay, next up, my loves, is the bag of the moment in terms of the bag that I bought most recently, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with, so I'm hoping they can help me out and I'm going to speak to them about it. I only bought this a couple of weeks ago before I went to Mexico. It must have been 3 weeks ago now. I was super excited about it and you'll have seen me unbox it on this channel. It is their Santorini basket bag in the small version. Now, I wanted to go large, but I'm so glad I didn't, because this bag is so big. Like, it doesn't look like it, but you can get so much in it. On holiday, I thought it was the perfect beach size bag, but also like day bag if you need to go out and you want to take something cute. It fits over your shoulder like perfectly, goes over your arm, like it's a nice way to carry it. I held the top handle a lot as well. It's really light as well. It's so stunning. Now, you would think with a bag like this, maybe it's a little bit worrying to, you know, the straw, kind of the basket style bag might come apart. I don't have a problem with that. And maybe I should have thought about this before buying the white version, because they do this in black, a tan, and a couple of other colours, maybe some brighter colours. I think there's like a sagey green and a red maybe. All of them I absolutely love, but the issue I'm having with this bag is, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see underneath here, but underneath, let me try and show you. On this side, you will be able to see that this is all really damaged. The leather has just really marked and kind of frayed a little bit, which is really disappointing because it's quite an expensive bag. I will put all of the price points of the bags on the screen, by the way. Now, this one was about, I think, $295, which is quite a lot when you're buying a basket bag. It still looks stunning. And this leather, like, considering I used this bag quite a lot on holiday, like, it's all in really good condition, like it didn't get dirty anywhere else. It's just like this bit where it goes over the shoulder. It hasn't really been very well thought of, I think, with this. I think it needed almost like a little bit of something underneath it maybe to help when you're putting it on your shoulder and stuff on holiday, because it has really damaged. But apart from that, this is such a gorgeous bag. I really love the style. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm really impressed with it, just apart from that little bit here. And I actually don't think you're going to have that issue if you have like the tan or the black version. I think I just got really unlucky because obviously I have this ivory white kind of version, which is probably more natural to, or prone to being damaged. So yeah, that's the only thing I would say about it. So yeah, overall, those are all of the bags. I really, really do love them. I know I had a little bit of negative feedback on the last one, but I had to tell you because it wouldn't be an honest review if I didn't tell you guys that before buying it, and maybe just buy a different colour and I just got unlucky. I'll let you know in one of my vlogs how I get on with their customer service. I'll talk to them about how maybe I can fix it myself at home if they have any recommendations or something, because I'm not too sure really what to do. I'm not very good at these things, keeping like tidying things up or making them better. Like, I just don't want to make it worse. But yeah, so that is everything. Well, let me know which is your favourite out of the three. And if you had your eye on them, or you have any questions about the bags or anything, please do let me know, because I would absolutely love to help you guys. It took me over 2 years to make these purchases, so I understand that it's not like a quick thing to think of. Like, no one really in this climate has like £500 laying around, or £400, or however much each bag is. So I do understand that, and I know they're not like the most affordable like high street bags, but you are getting quality out of them, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. If I could buy more, I would. And I am a firm believer that you can have these over really expensive designer bags and literally see no difference and still look really chic, really stylish, and have them forever. And they're also super timeless, which I sometimes find with designer bags. They're obviously like trend pieces and come out for different seasons, and you know, don't always stand the test of time unless it's like a Birkin or a Kelly or whatever it is from Hermes. So yeah, that is my review for Demellier. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'll link all of the bags and some of my other favourites all down below, maybe on my little wish list that I have for myself. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.